the Bears up to go for 2.
Under 10, 10.
Now it's Trubisky. And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. The inside linebacker, Danny Trevathan, gets the sack. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now here's Mahomes. And got his man complete. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 69 yards. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. His throw caught right around the 6. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 12 more yards there and another first down. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Now Mahomes. And this will be caught. They get the 2 and they double them up now at 16-8. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 22. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now it's Trubisky. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Check three.
Trubisky to throw again. Caught out left side by Robinson. Allen Robinson, kiss him goodbye. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson, 64 yards. And now the Bears are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. So now Trubisky will lead his guys to the line. They'll go for 2 here. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. This will be fielded at the 6. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
And now here comes Kansas City. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 just shy of the 30. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. On target over the middle to Hill. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 41 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And between the last two plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field. So 2nd in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Mahomes firing complete, and they got it inside the 10 at the 8. A gain of 13, it's a first down. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Mahomes going to throw. That's complete, right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Only a yard of the completion. It's 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he's got it. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Extra point safely through. And that makes this a 9-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. What a break here. Turnover late in this first half, and now they're set up in field goal range already.
With a chance to get more. So what you're telling your unit as they go out onto the field is very simply this. We've got 3 in our hip pocket. Don't jeopardize that. Let's attack and go for the big one here. Let's go get 6 and give ourselves a chance to really feel good going into the half.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 7. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Out of the gun, Trubisky. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing here, Trubisky. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down.
Well, that was an interesting little chess match there because the offense went empty set. No running backs in the backfield, so they're trying to get people out into a route pretty quickly. But guess what? The defense sees that. They go ahead and move themselves into a blitzing situation and come right after the quarterback. They had more guys there than they could block.
Here's Trubisky. The catch made by Miller. The 40. He's at the 30. 10, 5, touchdown, Chicago. Anthony Miller, 88 yards, and the Bears get a bit closer.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. On 1st down, Mahomes. And Hill with it over the middle. The 20, 10, 5. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 73 yards. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the 3rd quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half is getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing? Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Trubisky, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Anthony Hitchens able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. And the throw there going to be incomplete. They had enough yards for the 1st down, but a clutch hit right there defensively. Jars it free. No 1st down.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. Fielded at about the 28. A good return there, 17 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. first and 10. Here's Mahomes. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. The end result, 21 yards.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Four down.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll go down at the 28. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a second down.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 15. Mike's 59. Mike's 59. All right, here we go. Let's go, D, let's go. Hey, let's get there.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. Not that time for Watkins.
Brandon, these quarterbacks have their hands full all afternoon long, but they finally get a measure of revenge as he gets himself in a nice spot. He's able to get 2 hands on the football and pick it off.
Trubisky brings the Bears up first and 10 at the 20.
Kill.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Darren Lee picks it. And he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Mike 58, right there. Hey, 15. 58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. You're trash.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock. Mahomes now on first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Hill, the intended receiver once again. And that'll bring up second down. Now here's Mahomes. This is caught. Watkins. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
It's 59. Mike the 59. I'm coming after you.
Now it's Mahomes again. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal. Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. Yeah, Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. His defense figured out something in the locker room. That's 2 third-quarter picks now.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting them in jeopardy right now.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10.
Mahomes now on first down. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And thanks to the interception, the Chiefs offense cashes in with 6.
Brandon, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
Point after, up and good. And that will bump the lead up to 26. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Gets past one man. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 19-yard line.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Nice job by Juan Thornhill there to get a hand in and break up the play.
In most pass defenses, the guy playing safety has the ability to roam free and try and go to the football. But when you're in man, you've got to cover just like the guy playing out on the corner. Lock up on the receiver and go to the football. That's exactly what he did, batting that one away.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Trubisky will throw, and the Chiefs are going to get him. Anthony Hitchens, who...
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, the opposition in. All that lane switching, this is what the game is in. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. Like that. It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Like that. Ooh, I'm in my new bag. My bad. You ain't get. Too bad. My bad. Yeah. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Ay. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Yeah. Friday, payday, run it back. Ay. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. Ay. I cop a car, I run it back. Yeah. Go then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello. The calling. Let me click over real quick to let my jag talk it. I eat it, ooh, Pac-Man, that's the way my neck talking. Right, I ain't never coming back the way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack, my bad, but I'm past that. With a NASDAQ, that's cash. When the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap. That's facts. If the money low, I'ma grab brown man. When it come back, I'ma give back my bad. When the check hit, the direct hit, I'm glad. When the check missed the direct hit, I'm sad. Like, who's that knocking at my window? They say that it's the money, I'm like tenfold. Over and out. That's gon' make you up like a limbo. She said she not a, she an. You ain't getting too bad, my bad. Yeah. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Ay. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Ay. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. Ay. I cop a car, I run it back. Go on your then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back.
We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lap.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Foles. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after him.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long. Here's Foles. His throw over the middle taken in by Cole. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally. Now Foles off the play fake to Fournette. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
Come on, Lyle. We better not.
35-yard line.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Foles. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Well, Foles and the Jags now have to deal with a third and long after that sack.
One. He's checking credit.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Frank Clark. The offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. That's pulled in at the 32. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. He was looking for Watkins that time. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got out short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, that one fell incomplete after being tipped in the air. But I have to tell you, I had a bad flashback of going to head to the stadium stairs in practice. Because what we were always taught, any ball like that, if it's not spiked towards the ground and you actually tip it up, then that's an error on your part. Because now...
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Jaguars. Leonard Fournette, 52 yards. And the Jags have taken the early lead. And an explosive long run, really electric play.
What a fantastic play, too, because when you get one of those runs, you know everything came together well. The blocking, but especially the runner himself, able to find a gap and take it the distance.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
And now here comes Kansas City. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Mahomes dropping one to Williams here. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Throwing now is Mahomes. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Sacked by the outside backer, Telvin Smith. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he will not be able to get away as Foles is taken down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. A shotgun give to Fournette. 8 yards here, so that gets him back within striking distance. And now it's 3rd down.
We are watching a runner having a really nice game. Carrying it very well. Vision is excellent, but boy, look at this.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Anthony Hitchens in there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
That factored in.
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
On second down, Williams. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense just going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check. Shift. Check. Hey, check, Mike. Attack. Quit talking about it. Hey, color. Hey, switch gears.
To throw, it's Mahomes. There goes a deep ball, end zone. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 48 yards. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. The extra point up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it? Touchdowns.
A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Another nice gain. 16 yards there and a 1st down again. Back to throw now on 1st down. He'll find O'Shaughnessy open left side. A good pickup there. 21 yards.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
13.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. There he goes, right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
As a defense, your coordinator starts every meeting with, guys, how do we score and help our offense? Well, they did exactly that. A pick 6 gets things kick-started, not just for the defense. They're going to celebrate. But how about for their own offense, who looks at them and says, thank you, guys. You've helped us out greatly.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Jaguars take over
comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
3rd and 6.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Back to throw here. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, it's not just the defensive backs that have to have short memories. Sometimes it's the quarterbacks. Throw an interception, especially one that's a pick six, you've got to get to the sidelines quickly, shake it off, and get back out there and move your team.
No problem there on the extra point. And that makes it a 21-10 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? 12 yards there and a first down. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Undercoach. Undercoach. Mike's 50. 1-1. Mike's 50.
Looking to throw on second down. Foles. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play, and guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
12. Watch twist. Watch twist.
They'll look to throw. Looking long for Westbrook. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He's got the first down inside the 10, and he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
The extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 21. They start the second half here with Williams. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, put a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Mahomes going to throw, and it's complete to Kelsey. 21 yards there, a big play on 4th down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Jalen Ramsey with a sack on the corner blitz. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
47 is the mic. 47 is the mic.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. Watkins, the intended receiver. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
Pick. Pick the edge. Come. Great.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he will not be able to get away as Foles is taken down. Anthony Hitchens able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Fournette on the counter. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 3rd down, Fournette.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
They're going to try and throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Frank Clark, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
43! Kill!
Again, it's Williams. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
It's caught on the right side, Williams. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Back now in Jacksonville. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
Hey, 43, 15.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Now here's Mahomes. This will be caught inside the 10. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Mahomes going to go on 4th down. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. The point after is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. They find some open field here. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. Touchdown, Jaguars. Leonard Fournette, 79 yards. And the Jaguars get a score closer. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too? Just getting there and taking off and going. For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Let's get off the field. Easy. Check 25. Check 25.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
On 1st down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Not that time for Watkins, but it's going to be 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up in the line.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Fournette. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. And that leaves them with 3rd and long, which means you've got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Foles. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. That time Juan Thornhill, the rookie from Virginia, batting it away. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Open out on the left side. This is Cole. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball. Check safety.
They begin the drive with Williams. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him. Ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Yellow, I'm going
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
That's a first down if he holds on, but you saw the contact. Able to jar it free from him and force a fourth down.
Great play defensively there, as you said, just to knock it free, because if he had caught that, past the sticks, first down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Here's Mahomes to throw. And this is caught. That's Watkins. Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Hill, the intended receiver once again, and it's second down. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. On target over the middle to Hill. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 42 yards. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Yes. Kill.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Lee's got it over the middle. 30, 20, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Marquise Lee, 79 yards. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards, as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Yellow. We don't want this. Check 37. Check 37. Hey, Ripley.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Yellow. Get the yellow. We own it.
Mahomes going to throw it here. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Hill, the intended receiver once again, and it's third down. The Chiefs on third down. It's been a problem, just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
I'm coming for you. You mine. 44. Watch the run. Fofo's the Mike. Mike's Fofo. Watch the run.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on fourth.
Get that quarterback at all costs. Shift. 57. Go. You gotta go, baby.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. They're going deep for Hill. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on fourth down. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
180. Three bud. Deuce. Go. Wide. Get wide. Great.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. His throw caught. Right around the 6. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job.